Josiah, this is a big week for Alpha Entertainment Worldwide. And I'll say especially for SmackDown. The show is happening in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Vegas, baby.
And what is the subtitle of Las Vegas, Nevada? What is the catchphrase of Las Vegas, Nevada?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Okay, I said the wrong thing. You're right, that is its catchphrase, but what's its nickname?
Oh, the Sin City?
Yes, if Las Vegas was a superstar, its moniker would be Sin City. But before we get to SmackDown and Sin City, we got
Monday Night Raw happening on 5/17 of 2004. Great year, great stuff happened, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't really remember it, but I'm assuming great stuff happened.
Well, in the year 2004, I graduated high school.
Okay, that's good. That's great things.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Love that.
I also turned 18.
Nice.
That's cool.
I'm about to say started your journey to adulthood.
Yeah.
I'm about to say big moment for everyone's life. I do what I can. But anyway, we open up Raw tonight with a cold open, popping up the other half of the King of the Ring bracket for Raw. It is Rob Conway going one-on-one with Billy Gunn, and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, going one-on-one with Carlito as we hype the main event of Shawn Michaels versus Tajiri. It's going to be a big night tonight for Raw.
So if Rob Conway was to go all the way, make it to SummerSlam, and challenge for the undisputed championship, what a change of fate that would be.
Oh, that'd be a massive change of fate.
I think that in the case of Ric Flair, it would be a return to form because he is known for being a tip-top guy, so no big surprise there.
I'm about to say Ric Flair's been there, done that type of guy.
And in the case of Billy Gunn, let's see if the second...
Literally been there, done that.
I was going to say, see if the second time around works out any better and he doesn't get called Bob or talked down to by one
by
of
the Rock. Promo was so good to put him back in the tag division. Ah, man. Well, no one knows what the future may hold except for me. I know what the future holds, but...
I have some inklings of what the future holds.
I'm about to say you got some guesses, but no guarantees until the matches happen.
Right.
So, we start off with the actual action of the show with Jazz. Recently, you can tell she's bruised, you can tell she's battered, but most importantly, she is the number one contender for the Women's Championship, and she will have that
The Women's what championship?
Sorry, the Women's World Championship. Oh yeah, that new world title's looking nice, looking immaculate. So, with Jazz being the number one contender for the World Championship, she will have that title opportunity at
King of the Ring?
Thank you. Yes, sorry. I had a whole brain fart, forgot what the next pay-per-view was.
It's only the thing we're building on both
shows.
shows.
Yeah, you know, listen, you know, we work for a living, you know, your brain isn't always...
Oh, I get it. I was just making jokes that we're both building up to the King of the Ring.
Yeah, hell, I just finished saying it like 10 seconds ago, but you know.
Yes.
Oh,
speaking of King of the Ring, 2004. So obviously it did not exist in real life. But guess where it is happening in Alpha Entertainment Worldwide's timeline?
No, you know, it's
the Nationwide Arena in Columbus,
Ohio.
Oh,
it's in our backyard.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
Yeah, I love that it felt like that.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful because you know I love big wrestling events in Nationwide. Man, it harkens back to my childhood. So Jazz will be contending for the World Championship at King of the Ring, but for right now, she's trying to stay sharp, trying to get that high-level competition, so she's going one-on-one with Ivory of the Black Widow Alliance. Whoa, I don't know why my phone just did that. We're going to ignore that. It's a good back-and-forth match between the two. Jazz and Ivory are very
seasoned
talents. Thank you.
Yeah. Like, Ivory was one of the standouts from Glow, and obviously Jazz has had time in ECW all over the indies worldwide, and obviously here in WWF and Alpha Entertainment Worldwide. Yep.
So they've done it all. But both former world champion, well, women's champions,
Correct.
turned world. But after winning the match, Jazz tells Lita that she wants her championship back, and the match was, and at King of the Ring, she's gonna make that happen.
Beautiful.
Next up, Shelton and Stacy confront Charlie Haas and Jackie about handcuffing him to the ropes during the United States Championship match. Haas tells him, listen, I didn't plan that. That wasn't even my idea. That was a spur-of-the-moment decision from Jackie.
And as we all know, they were just there.
They were just
They
there.
were there. I didn't put them there.
I'm about to say, I didn't put him there, but I'll be damned if I didn't take advantage.
Or if she didn't.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to say.
And I don't know when Kurt returns, but I will say this: one of the three I's is intelligence. So it's intensity, integrity, intelligence.
Integrity, that was the other one.
And my thing is, can't nobody tell me that was not an intelligent move by Jackie Gator.
Hey, listen.
It was.
It was exactly what he needed at the right time. And to become a champion in AEW, you got to take advantage of every opportunity that's presented to you.
Yeah.
So obviously they get up in each other's faces. They're clearly, a little peeved, a little upset. Stacy just shimmies herself on in there, trying to keep the peace. Breaks them up and tells them that the United States Championship is back with Team Angle. That was the entire goal.
Yep.
From the beginning. It didn't matter which one of you won.
And the other thing is that they are the ones who kept Kurt's victory alive after WrestleMania 19. It's like,
yeah, I'm about to say
this is like back to form for the group.
I'm about to say this is a year ago that they because they were defending the U.S. title for Kurt.
Yeah, almost identically a year.
Yep, and about to say now Charlie is legitimately holding the title. Because I know it's got to be ironic having championship defenses under your belt, but not the championship.
Yeah.
So, vindication for Charlie Haas. And at the end of the day, what matters is they are a team. Not only are they the team, they're the best tag team in AEW, period. And tonight they have a tag team match to try to get them back on the same page. To that segment, we have Gail Kim and Linda Miles going 2v2 with Nydia and a very beat up Molly Holly. Most of this match, Molly is on the apron simply because she's sore, she's hurt.
Yeah, Nydia is healthy and Molly is very less so.
Exactly. But of course, as tag team wrestling does, Nydia's gonna get her ass kicked for a little bit. She's trying to tag up. Linda cuts her off. Gail's shouting instructions to Linda to make sure she stays on point. But eventually she does get the hot tag. Gail does go crazy, but those injuries catch up to her. She's got some back spasms from all the power bombs. Shoulder's a little injured from the bitch clamp. So many issues. Gail's able to take advantage, hit the eat defeat, tags up to Linda Miles, who, what the hell did I make her finish her? Big boot?
I mean, if not, it should be.
Yeah, I'm about to say, she's got long legs.
And you don't have tests, so you might as well.
You know what? Great point. Hits the eat defeat, picks her back up. Irish whips her into a big boot, lets Linda get the 1-2-3 on Molly Holly. Victory for the IAEA over Face. Next up, we have Tommy Dreamer and Steven Richards going 2-on-2 with wrestling's greatest tag team with Stacy and Jackie. And this is a very, very, very disorganized match for Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin.
But my question is, Benji Streamer, watching and getting inspired by Tommy Dreamer.
I feel like he is Benji Streamer.
Can't wait to do that.
The legend, the absolute legend.
Yes.
I'm sure he is, and I'm sure he's even more inspired than normal because while Haas and Benjamin are arguing, Tommy Dreamer rolls up Shelton Benjamin and gets a 1-2-3.
Yeah, this is Benji Streamer's favorite match of all time.
This is the greatest match that's ever happened for him.
Yes.
And Dreamer and Richards are able to sneak off with the victory over wrestling's greatest tag team.
I love that. So I have this vision.
Mm.
You ever played Mortal Kombat, the original?
Yeah,
and that little dude would
Arcade.
pop up?
Yeah.
Little dude would pop up. Well, that's how I'm going to have Benji Streamer pop up in the videos. Anytime Tommy Dreamer shows up, Benji Streamer's going to be popping in and being like, oh, my favorite wrestler.
You legend, you. How are you?
You inspired me.
You inspired me to be great. I remember when you pinned Shelton Benjamin's shoulders to the mat on that random episode of Raw in May.
Well, and here's the best part, because of Tommy's longtime history in real life. You know, we can have Benji Streamer talk about, you know, the times at the camp with Beulah and Raven and all kinds. Oh, can't wait till Benji Streamer shows
Oh
up.
my god.
It's my favorite.
So I love how hardcore you are. And then you kiss both girls. You're so cool.
It's so cool. Yes, exactly.
So Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team loses. They argue back and forth at the end about whose fault it is, because Dreamer pushes Shelton into Hoss and then rolls him up to get the win. So, you know, the classic, you ran into me. I'm like, well no, you got pushed. But they don't know that.
Yes.
So, classic disorganization. And also, probably the biggest win I've given Richards and Dreamer in a while.
Yeah.
But finally, we have the main event of the evening. Shawn Michaels, the former Heartbreak King, because tournament starting now. You got to defend the crown, but you don't technically have it at this moment. Versus Yoshihiro Tajiri.
My thing about this match.
Yeah, let me hear it.
And I guess Tajiri isn't super kicks, but he is kicks galore.
Oh, he's kick god.
So to me, it might not be a super kick party, but this is where people will learn what feet are capable of doing.
Yes, very educated feet between both men. Have you noticed every time I put Tajiri in a big match, I always give him his full government?
Yes.
I feel like that's going to be a tradition. Like, when Tajiri's really taking something serious, he's Yoshihiro Tajiri.
I like it.
When he's, just chilling.
Like, you know me personally. I'm all about the two names.
You're all about the two names.
If I could two name it up, everybody'd have two names. Yeah. Bill Goldberg, yeah.
So basically, just Tajiri's taking this series. Announced as Yoshihiro Tajiri. This is a match. I had to look this up because I was so curious. These two have technically had one match together. And it was the Royal Rumble in 2003.
No, the Royal Rumble is very much, that feels right.
Yep, that was the only thing.
But to me, like, they should have. They really should have.
This is the King of the Ring quarterfinal. Eddie Guerrero is sitting on commentary, as this is the first opportunity he's had to not have a championship match and just watch the King of the Ring.
Well, here's the other thing. Shawn is the man that he defeated for the title.
You got it.
And this is Shawn's first match back since losing the championship.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Actually, you were 100% right.
It makes it all feel more
special.
Yeah, elevated, yes.
There's the word. So I give these two like 30 minutes because it's probably the only match they're ever going to have, unless I think of another reason to put them together. But, main event of Raw, King of the Ring, quarterfinals. Get to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels does win this match because he has to.
Of course. And that's no slight to Tajiri. It's just that when you have these two names against one another, there's an obvious winner.
Yeah, one above the other. I was about to say, the great thing about wrestling is, even when there's an obvious winner, there isn't always an obvious winner. See the match literally right before this, for the example.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's no guarantees. But, Shawn does hit Sweet Chin Music. Tajiri plays this as honorably as humanly possible, though. He really just wanted this match. Doesn't use the mist, but uses his absolute arsenal of kicks to the best of his ability. At one point, hits the buzzsaw kick, but Shawn falls out the ring. And then Shawn eventually just catches him with a super kick. That's 1, 2, 3. Eddie stands up and just applauds from the commentary table.
I mean, the man has respect. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Are we going to get a WrestleMania rematch at SummerSlam?
I mean, here's my thing. It's a smart way to book the match. book the show if that is the way that it plays out. Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long, available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. So I'd already said that this SmackDown is happening in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Vegas, baby.
More specifically, it's happening at the Thomas and Mack Center on Thursday, May 20th of 2004. Before the show legitimately begins, we get an AEW.com exclusive
Ooh.
showing the towering titans of Matt Morgan, A-Train, Big Show, Test, and John Heidenreich all in a casino. And they have done nothing but come up short. And because of this constant
Losing streak.
Yeah, because they are, the house always wins, if you will. Because the house always wins, all 5 men have a falling out. Test is shoving A-Train.
It's your fault I'm losing in blackjack.
So Big Show pie faces Matt Morgan. John Heidenreich walks out on all of them while they're throwing their fits, and it's just a way to show that here in Sin City, no one is safe from vices.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. See where it's going.
The show begins with Taz and Cole welcome us to the program, and we see that Lance Storm is already in the ring holding up his television title, and Taz, who is an alumni of ECW along with Lance Storm, he wonders who will challenge for the television title here tonight, because in Taz's mind, the odds are not in Lance Storm's favor. He has had a good run of championship defenses, but as Taz puts it, that will only last so long.
Very true. As history of the TV title showed us happened.
Exactly.
Eventually, time catches up with all men.
I think the longest reign or the longest streak was 9 matches.
Yeah,
I stopped counting.
Henry's?
Yeah, Mark Henry. Yeah, I stopped counting at some point, but I think that he stayed pretty consistent because that's a lot of matches.
Indeed.
So Lance Storm.
So ironically, I don't think anyone else went over 5 after that.
I think so. Yeah, it's a pretty good number anyway.
Yeah, how about 3's not enough. I need 5.
That's good. So Lance Storm's opponent is Danny Holiday, but Danny Holiday does not come out alone. He is
full force
with all of the LLC.
I'm assuming minus JBL.
No, he's with them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Usually when his lackeys show up, he doesn't show up.
Yeah, so this is a night where John, he knows that the team has had
misfortune, let's say.
Well, or stressors. And so he is doing his best to coach up Danny Holiday and keep all other members of the group in good standing.
Gotcha.
Optimism, if you will.
I like that. Power of positivity.
Power of positivity. But JBL's words of wisdom fall on deaf ears, and Danny Holiday does tap out to the single leg crab.
He just didn't want it bad enough.
Lance Storm rolls out of the ring, grabs the championship, and is able to not be jumped by the
17 people.
The members of the LLC.
About to say, I was starting to think the LLC is the biggest faction I've ever seen in my life, and then the Don Callis family came into existence.
Yes. So Lance, I think he's getting Taz's approval because Taz says that he beat
That's impressive because Taz hates everybody.
He said he beat the odds. It might as well have been 6-on-1, and here tonight Lance Storm was able to
overcome the odds and remain champion.
Some sort of gambling reference is made on commentary. So Cole transitions out of the gambling
mindset
jokes, and he starts making jokes that I think are being fed into the headset by Vinnie Mac when he says,
"This will be hilarious."
when Cole says, "The ring's been reinforced here tonight for this next match.
Classic.
The Big Show is taking on Toa Reigns.
They need to reinforce that ring.
And this match is, massive humanity, yada yada, big bodies, all that."
Out of curiosity, and because I've always heard this cliche, you've actually built the ring.
Yes, sir.
How would you reinforce it? Is that an actual thing, or is that just something that sounds cool?
It just sounds cool because the fact is that the frame is metal.
Yeah.
There are metal supports that go all along, and then there are 2x6s that go on top of the metal braces. That's what gives the spring, if you will, except it's not legit spring. You know, I mean, it's the movement,
the bounce.
The bounce, yes.
Yeah, got you.
So this match it's every big man versus big man match ever you can think of, whether it's Earthquake and Yoko, or it's, I'm not going to say Big Show and Akibono because that's not a real match.
Yeah.
But you know,
it's big bodies doing big body.
Yes. In the end, the Big Show falls to Toa Reigns.
Oh, damn. All right.
Because he can't get it out of his head, the idea of all that he and his
compatriots
lost earlier in the day. So, post-match, we see Jamie Noble, and it looks like he's sliding money to Booker T, or something of this nature. There's no audio, but it's just visual of the backstage area. And that is important because Jamie Noble is in the main event here tonight against Edge in their King of the Ring semifinal match. Yeah, there we go.
Actually, hold up.
We're down to the final four of the SmackDown side, so whatever that means.
Got it. Yeah, so semis.
Is Jamie paying off Booker to help him beat Edge? We'll find out later on tonight. But speaking of Edge, as the camera pans, we see that he and Rey Mysterio are hyping up Chavo Guerrero on his way to the ring to take on the fast-paced champion, that is Test. And while it isn't officially what AEW calls an eliminator match, it's always top of mind to a champion that if they fall short to a challenger, your title might be up next.
Yes.
And that is exactly what happens. Chavo Guerrero does roll up Test into a small package after Paul London comes out and distracts Test and
you love to see it.
Basically just plays the spoiler.
Good for Chavito.
The next match is the implosion of Federacion when Nunzio with Sylvain takes on Rene Dupree. And
so remember, Renee's like what, 20 at this point?
He's very young. He might be 21, but he's 20 or 21.
He's young. So he about to say he can barely go to the casino, is what you tell him.
So Rene Dupree gets the treatment of looking at the lights, and Nunzio gets the very rare victory when he...
I'm about to say, Nunzio with a finisher?
So Nunzio wins after...
I remember him winning in ECW. Oh, much less here.
So Nunzio wins after Sylvain strikes Rene with the ring bell while Nunzio has the referee distracted.
That'll do
it. This whole ordeal is just a way to keep these guys on television and have things happen.
Yeah.
Here is the thing that I was hyping up before even Raw started.
Yes.
This is my most favoritist thing that I have conceived of in quite some time.
I can't wait to hear it.
Gene Ole Densmore is on the Vegas Strip.
And he had all the sin in the world.
He is putting out the good word of the Lord of the Ring. He is proclaiming to all on the Vegas Strip that they have fallen short and are not worthy of the most excellent. But that's not even really what this is all about. A man sits up from a
bench.
Yes, I'm going to say a lounging position.
Okay.
Maybe you could even call it a sloth-like position. And he visually is seen looking at Gene Ole Densmore, but other than the camera catching him looking at Densmore, while the crowd kind of brushes him off, not the onlooker, but Densmore.
Yeah.
That is all that we see of this character. But let me talk to you about this character because...
All right, LA Knight, talk to us.
This is not the last time we will see a man that I am naming Evan Weiss. So, Evan Weiss, in the real timeline was known as Mordecai. Evan Weiss would later go on in the real timeline to be known as Kevin Thorne.
Yes.
However, Evan Weiss is the living embodiment of the 7 deadly sins. And here we see his sloth-like nature. However, as the days, the weeks, the months go on, we will see different representations of him falling to his prideful nature, his lustful nature, any number of greed, anger, all these things will overtake
7
him.
deadly sins, if you will.
Yes, sir. And here's the thing. The reason I'm having Evan Weiss, at one point Mordecai and at a later point Kevin Thorne, the reason I'm having him introduced in this way is twofold. One, Mordecai went nowhere.
True.
While he
He was supposed to be, what, Reverse Undertaker?
Reverse
The
Undertaker.
idea?
Yes, Reverse Undertaker. While visually he looked good, you know, the white hair, the white attire, the entrance. The problem was he
was told to wrestle like a snail.
and if you think about it in the snail way, I understand where it comes from, which is the concept of the original Dead Man.
Yes.
But
He was told to wrestle like an actual zombie.
in the year 2004, that doesn't work.
Yes.
Clearly, it didn't. Furthermore, when he became a vampire, there's a ceiling on that. So
Yes.
it was cool for the Brood,
Yeah, I'm about to say.
and you know, maybe had it been at the height of Twilight, maybe then
Possibly you could have got away.
you could maybe make the argument that Kevin is our Edward.
Yeah.
But I think that a different character, like I said, Evan Weiss, is the right way to go. And here's why. There's depth, there's variety, and when CM Punk debuts, he is the perfect clashing.
Perfect antithesis.
Yes. Because the straight edge character versus the man who falls to all vices, it writes itself.
It does. It does. Very straightforward.
So over the next few weeks, we will see Evan Weiss pop up in different towns and different places. And yeah, it's just a way to accentuate a talent in a different way.
Than he was in real life.
Yes, and it's also a way to make Gene Lee Dinsmore have...
Minions.
No. So Gene sees himself as the ultimate good. So he sees Evan Weiss as the ultimate representation of what he's fighting against. So he is, in Dinsmore's mind, what he's out to stop.
I see.
Because Weiss and Sins, they just fit.
They
well.
go together perfectly.
Yes.
Yes.
The semi-main event of the evening is Rey Mysterio versus Billy Kidman, a very WCW.
I'm about to say this is WCW 101.
Yes.
All we need is Ray's mask off.
So, you know, with that, screw it. Billy Kidman jumps Rey Mysterio on his way to the ring,
Classics.
and this is because of JBL's hype in the back. JBL tells all of the LLC to stay with him, not to go with Kidman, and he tells Kidman, if you don't win, you're out.
Dang.
So Kidman jumps Rey on the entrance, throws him into the steel steps,
Jeez.
rips at the mask. We see blood coming from the top of
His head.
Mysterio's head. It
Small torn part of the mask and
it,
trickling
and,
down.
and it covers the revealed part of his face.
Yep.
Kidman then, before even putting Rey into the ring, throws him into the ring post,
Damn.
and then rolls Rey Mysterio in, hits a shooting star press. 1, 2, Rey kicks out, and Kidman is not happy whatsoever. But Kidman is undeterred. He kicks Rey in the head and picks him up, hits a BK bomb. Billy Kidman
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that move.
gets the 1, 2, Rey Mysterio kicks out.
Let's go, Ray.
And at this point, after the kick out, Kidman is super mad. He doesn't kick Mysterio in the head this time. He picks him up. He leans him against the ropes. Kidman runs back as Rey stumbles forward, hits a clothesline from hell.
Damn.
Rey Mysterio flips inside out. Kidman gets the 1, 2, 3, and Kidman looks in the camera and says, "Nobody will stop the LLC."
What? I can't even be mad at that. That's good stuff right
I
there.
appreciate you. Yeah, no, well, it's only because you saying the anti-mask thing.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? That's a great way to book that. In our main event, we have Jamie San from the Young Dragons taking on Damon Stryker from WCW Pro. Oh, wait a second. Scratch that. This isn't World Championship Wrestling. We have Jamie Headstrong Noble taking on Edge of the Filthy Dirty Animals, and this is a King of the Ring match. Will
Semifinals. I
Will
believe.
Jamie Noble continue his winning ways, or will Edge get back in the top title picture by winning the King of the Ring once again? Although, let's be honest, the last time he won it in 2001, he wasn't in the main event picture because
Not even close.
it was the Invasion storyline.
Yep. I'm honestly surprised they had the tournament that year, if I'm being honest with you.
So it's because of the fact they didn't know what they're doing with their everything.
With their brand new
property,
acquisition,
acquisition.
I have everything now.
We have everything. Yeah. What are we gonna do? So Edge does win, and he punches his ticket. He gets one step closer to being a 2-time King of the Ring winner, just like Shawn Michaels from Raw.
Yep.
Working on becoming a 2-time King of the Ring winner. Thank you for everything. Look forward to next time.
See ya.